Hello, I'm going to talk about my experience of being teacher. This class took place in first grade of high school. The topic was Unit 2, Lesson 2, Cultural Literacy for Everyone. First, I prepared the lesson plan. This lesson plan have 9 topics, and the first is the informative data, and the duration of the class was 45 minutes. The objectives, the listening is identify and follow instructions. Speaking, understand the purpose of present perfect versus simple past tense. And reading, recognize the present perfect versus simple past tense. And writing, use present perfect versus simple past tense. The methodology was communicative approach, and the strategies, the use of worksheet and the use of audio. The anticipatory set, I asked a student about what activities did not finish in the last month and make a brainstorming. After that, I introduced the use of present perfect for unit finish and finish actions. Then I compare present perfect versus simple past tense. Then I provide examples of the grammar. I wrote on the blackboard some sentence. Then I ask students to complete activity 1 and 2 of the book. I always monitored the activities that students did. Then I use the worksheet and explain with examples the structure of the grammar, and I explain the sentences that were in the worksheet, and in order that students understand and develop the activity in a well way. Then I organize students to work in pairs to develop the worksheet, and they have to make 5 sentences. Next, each student individual complete activity 4, 5, and 6 of the book. Then I use realia and point different objects of the class, and I ask students to say some examples with present perfect versus simple past. Then I make the assessment, and I want to evaluate the knowledge of the students, and I ask 5 sentences. Then I finished the class, and was a great opportunity to apply my knowledge. The activities organized with the lesson plan serves as a guide for me in how to conduct the lesson. In this lesson plan, there are the essential elements to guide for teaching during the class, and it was important because I have a structure of the class, and I organize different activities and extra material, and it was important for students. When a person learned a language, there are 4 skills: listening, speaking, reading, writing. And these are related in a 2 ways and in the method of communication. With the activities of the class, I try to integrate grammar, vocabulary, and pronunciation. These were essential for a language class in order that students develop the skills. The experience of being teacher was positive because there is always something that needs to be done in creating a new lesson or creating supplementary material. The negative aspect was I feel stressed out for the time to develop the activities. The positive aspect of the lesson plan is that allow teachers to decide the time and the equipment that the teacher need for the class. And the negative aspect of the lesson plan is that I felt confused between guide practice and individual independent practice. The positive aspect of the supplementary material is that it encourages to cooperative learning, creativity, and autonomy. The negative aspect of the supplementary material is that students can be distracted for develop the activity and don't pay attention to the instructions. For that reason, it is important that teacher explain what is about the activity, what is about the supplementary material, in order that students understand what they have to do. And besides, I think that it's important that teacher design a lesson plan with time and with the equipment that they have. For example, if they use a video or maybe use a song, and they have to be prepared with the equipment. The students of the class have the opportunity to develop the worksheet and to apply the knowledge of the content of the class. And it was important because students have asked some questions about the grammar, and I have to explain, and they understand in a better way, and they feel more comfortable with the explanation of the grammar. It's good to practice and to apply the knowledge with examples. Thank you.